The death came in a horror 24 hours on Victoria's roads.
A minor prank suddenly ended in tragedy. A taxi driver crushed to death.
And the lady on the side of the road screaming and crying.
I saw someone obviously on the floor.
Around 1 o'clock this morning, a Toyota sedan hit a taxi along the Nepean Highway. Both drivers were exchanging details when a third car veered into their lane.
Without braking, he's just cannoned into the rear of them.
The cab driver, aged in his 60s, didn't survive.
The driver for 13 Cabs is experienced, doing his job at night, and all of a sudden he's not here with us anymore. It's a tragedy throughout the industry.
The driver of the Mitsubishi Colt then did the unthinkable, fleeing the scene on foot.
We have a person who's just had a callous disregard for this poor fellow who's now deceased. He's just left the scene, obviously looking after his own interests. He's taken the first opportunity to leave the scene. Just disgraceful behaviour, really.
But with his car left behind, police say they're now closing in.
We know that driver. We know who the driver is.
Just an hour later in Camberwell, another three-car collision and more carnage. A 23-year-old woman was cut free from the wreckage, but is fighting for life.
Investigators tell me across these crashes that we're potentially looking at alcohol involved or distraction.
Investigators conducted skid tests through the intersection to get an indication of how fast the cars were travelling moments before the crash. At 6 o'clock last night in Glen Waverley, a 74-year-old woman was knocked down and killed as she crossed High Street Road. Then this morning at Mainridge, the 167th death on our roads this year, a